24, November 2017 officially kicks off. It's going to be 24 hours of free online talks available wherever you are in the world. And we've got some really tremendous talks included in those 24 hours. I'm joined by Billy Gregory, Ian Pouncey, and Adrian Roselli, part of the ID24 organizing team. Guys, what are you looking forward to over the next 24 hours?
Not sleeping. Honestly,
yes.
We have probably the most interesting list of talks, just by title alone, I think, that we've had in all of the ID24s now. And it's hard to believe it's already been a year since the last ID24. It feels like just months ago we did one of these.
Right? That's crazy.
What a year! What a year! Yeah, I don't know, Ian. What's your top pick?
Well, what I'm looking forward to? A load of stuff.
Yeah.
I'd like to pick something. At 6 a.m. UTC, we have Hidde de Vries. He's talking about trolleys, veils, and prisoners: the case for accessibility, philosophical ethics. And this is something that's always interested me: ethics and web development and accessibility in particular. And I've talked about it myself in the past. So yeah, looking to hear another person's take on this. And what else? 11 a.m. we've got David Caldwell from Barclays talking about accessibility compliance to inclusive design. Again, something just I'm very interested in as a subject. I like to look at accessibility from a inclusive design point of view. So again, looking forward to someone else's perspective.
Yeah, I think that's really true.
Yeah. Do you want to go give us some picks, Leonie?
Yeah, go on then. So mine are actually coming up pretty early on at 1 o'clock UTC. I'm really looking forward to Jesse Anderson's talk on VR and accessibility, something I'm hugely interested in, mostly because I think the creative challenges of getting VR and accessibility to work together are just stupendous. It really excites me. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that one. The other one actually is Rinaldi Gondosabruto's talk on the Internet of Things, which is another area. I'm increasingly finding myself wanting to hook up bits of my house, bits of my life to the Internet of Things, because as a blind person, it makes my life so much easier. So I'm really looking forward to hearing more about the hopefully benefits, challenges of IoT.
But
Adrian, what about you? Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was going to say, didn't the music just mysteriously start playing in your house yesterday? Are you sure you want your fridge to start yelling at you for no reason?
That's true. That's true. I was so glad I was on the phone with other people at the time, because it would have frightened the life out of me with this music just started playing in my house.
What's that awesome meme that's floating around right now? Hey, Wiretap, do you have a recipe for pancakes? I mean,
right. Oh, dear.
Adrian, what you got?
Obviously I'm interested in all of them, some of which unfortunately I'm going to sleep through. The Taliesin Smith, and I probably mispronounced the name, the building accessibility and inclusion into interactive science simulations sounds really cool, particularly the idea of making those sims available to people who otherwise can't see them. I think there's a lot of value in finding ways to make those accessible, so I think that'll be pretty nifty. And then the one that's wrapping up everything by Amy Carney, The 100 Days of Accessibility, where I'm presuming she documents, or at least she recounts her 100 days of sort of learning and wading into accessibility. What I like about that is I assume it's going to have a good chunk of beginners sort of insights and expectations, and maybe point out things that those of us who are daily practitioners don't think about. Some of those fundamentals we forget about, or even assume everybody knows. So I think those will both be pretty interesting.
There's something always so powerful, I think, about just hearing someone else's experiences of getting into a subject, or, how they learned, what they stumbled on, what they found easy. I always find that really encouraging. No matter how long I spend working on a thing, it's great to hear that sort of input.
Yeah, and sort of get reoriented into the things that maybe we should spend some more time as a community trying to explain better or target.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, Billy, I think you were right about the no sleep part. There's way too much interesting stuff going on.
Forget it. I know I can go back and watch these, and this is the beauty of this event. They're all going to be on YouTube afterwards and captioned and everything else, so we can go back whenever we else and watch them. But I just want to get caught up in the moment and just not sleep and just have fun and do this. I'm going to give you my 2 picks really quick because then I got to get out of here because I'm going to go tee up the first speaker. I'm going to, first of all, 12 p.m. tomorrow or 1700 UTC. I'm going to go for my hometown boy, John McNabb. He's doing a talk on switch control with Raji. And yeah, it's all about switch control because I don't think we focus enough about that particular area. And then if I had to pick my hands down favorite talk title ever in the history of conferences, it would be Joe O'Connor's Pain.
Yeah.
Because it's such an amazing topic. Yeah, those are the two.
Holidays, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's absolutely about the holidays.
Yeah, it's a very holiday.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Joe's talk, not least because I think it's the area of people being in pain and discomfort in the act of using the web. I think is it's something I certainly don't know much about, and I'm guessing not a lot of other people do too. So it's going to be really insightful, I think.
It's another overlooked topic
as well.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of people take it for granted because hey, you can't see it and you don't know it's there and you don't know what what the challenges are. So not only is that title awesome for the holiday season, but it should be an interesting talk.
Absolutely. Cool. Well, we've just got a couple of seconds before we wrap up and start handing over to our first speaker. Just a couple of things before we do. Don't forget that at inclusivedesign24.org, you can find all of the talks, including the time local to wherever you are in the world. So if you're unsure when a talk is scheduled, that's the place to go. And also, huge thanks to our supporters, Barclays Access, for helping us out right the way through the process of getting this event up and running, captioned, and getting the word out there. And also to the Centre for Inclusive Design in Australia, who've also helped us with support in their neck of the woods.
Yes.
Yeah, and we want to get your questions throughout the day. So if you have any questions during any of the talks, you can tweet them to our hashtag, which is ID24. And each hour, we will be giving away a 90-day free JAWS license. So please tweet your questions and we'll pick the best question from each session.
Which might be our favorite or not.
Yes, how we pick best is.
We'll apply those rules.
It's entirely. Great. Okay, and on that note, I think we better call this a wrap because we have the important business of the day imminently upon us.
Everybody make sure you come back in 7 minutes because Aaron will be kicking it off.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Oh, one more thing. If we know that there are going to be people who are streaming this in their offices at various times during the day, and if you are doing the same, please let us know again on the hashtag ID24.
Absolutely.
We like pictures.
So, until 0 o'clock, cheerio. We'll see you all in a few minutes.
Goodbye.